Enough news for a short video today, right here, right now. Greetings Romy, you're watching Rom, the channel sharing the joy of sim racing and a regular news roundup, our weekly sim racing news. Thanks to all those who come here often, especially those who subscribe, and even more, our patrons. My name is Serta and I will be your host for this video. We're starting preparations for the Sim Racing Expo. Well, I lie. We already have our travel and stay scheduled, but we're getting into the meat of the expo, talking to all the companies that are going to be there and finding out where we can get the most juice. Expect our SRE coverage to ramp up in the next weeks. While we are waiting for Reza and, by the way, also Kunos to drop news or even better a release, we move on with some small news that we had, enough for us to make a short, but nonetheless, video. EA's WRC published a minuscule roadmap on Wednesday saying that they will bring new locations and cars in October and publish one DLC in the winter and another in the spring with new content, which they did not specify, same as they did not specify further about when the DLCs will get released. Expeditions has released a hotfix for some heavy issues in their co-op release, such as the global map not allowing you to change a track, yikes, or the minimap not being displayed when re-entering from HQ. The details as always following the link in the description of the video. Ilya Yusupov of CSP fame is going rally with voice HUD 3D hints and pace note editor for the 0.2.5 update of his beloved mod for Assetto Corsa. Although calling it a mod is an understatement, innit? Oh yeah, an F1 Manager 24 exists. Le Mans Ultimate this week not only released the first DLC and Season Pass, hear news about it in this video, but also an extensive patch, and you won't believe how often I had to re-record this line because I kept calling it a season patch. The UI, they say, has now a better rendering performance. The sim now adapts the display resolutions it offers based on your monitor, and you cannot skip the first time account creation anymore. Aren't patches meant to make the software better? Anyway, moving on. Regarding replays, you will be able to skip to a specific lap in replays. Some crashes that happened during or after replays have been fixed, and you can access replays when you are on track via the pause menu, which may be very interesting when you want to know right there and right now what you did wrong in the last lap. Longer online event names won't push elements off the screen anymore. Multi-stint specific HUD information will only show during race sessions, and the track map will now only be visible when you really allow it to be. Tire and fuel accelerators have been limited to ×3 because they don't want you to be stranded in Le Mans and because flat spots seemingly became quite extreme in this setting. Formation laps got some fixes in the AI behavior as well as in the information you get delivered and the penalties you can get. Also, damages in the car now appear visually where they happened. The textures in most, if not all, of the tracks have been optimized along with some assorted issues in different tracks, like a complete overhaul of the track limits at Le Mans, among many others. There's also been assorted changes, fixes and tweaks in the cars, all different from each other, but what I didn't see anywhere were changes in the physics or the force feedback, so if any of you kind souls would point me to the best preset for the force feedback on a Simulcube Sport, I'd be thankful, as the 3 I've tested don't seem to make it better.